Say good morning.
Sure, tell me when. Hello, this is Joseph Potenza and
Christina.
we're here for Bible study. And I'm a little of a disadvantage today because I don't have glasses. I thought I had a pair here and I don't, so forgive me. I will definitely bring one from now on because Christina will remind me.
Hopefully.
All right, we're on Job 14, and we're going to do 14 and 15 today. So, shall we begin?
Let us pray.
Very good. Let us pray. Dear Lord Jesus, thank you for this time to share in your word. Please instruct us in your word as you want us to understand you, that we may be your true servants in this world through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
All right, Christina, you may have to help me since I don't have my glasses. And of course, she will remind me from now on.
Yeah, sure.
Can we say that with a little more motivation?
Yes.
We're on camera, for God's sakes.
Sure.
All right.
I'll be your brains.
And by the way, we really do appreciate when you write in and let us know what you think.
Yes.
Because it motivates me to be meaner to Christina. Thank you.
Please.
Man who is born of a woman is few of days and full of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
He comes out like a flower and withers. He feels like a shadow and continues not. Well, one must ask the question. Unlike Solomon, who was acknowledged as the wisest man that ever lived, and preachers don't like when I point out what did it get him, but misery. Job was just a man who was basically at the mercy of God and the devil, because God and the devil made a deal. And by the way, I hate to tell Christians this, but it's true, especially if you're Roman Catholic. This phenomenon has repeated itself. In fact, Pope Leo XIII, one of the big popes, fell down into a state of apoplexy. Anyway, he had a stroke, and basically what he saw was, this is around the turn of the last century, is that the devil went to God and said, you know, if you gave me free reign, I could destroy everything. And God said, oh, I'll give you 100 years. So from a Catholic point of view, this has happened before. And it begs the question, and it begs the question in Job too. And tell me if you think I'm wrong, Christina. In a way, Job was being set up. I mean, is it...
No, he's not being set up. Why do you keep saying he's being set up?
Because it's not fair to him.
Okay, it's not fair to him, but he doesn't know. Is it fair to you to say, oh, well, the devil is attacking me, and God, where are you?
No, that's different. We know
How is it different?
I'm going to tell you what. We know the devil attacks. We know that. But if we go back to the beginning of Job, much like Leo the 13th, the devil goes to God and says, you know, Job has everything. You take that away, he's gonna
curse you.
Right. Isn't that?
But that's everybody.
But we know the devil's against us.
Joseph.
Yeah.
How many people today have everything, lose it, and then blame God for it?
I get that.
So it's no different today than it was then. Only Job didn't blame God for it. Job took that blame on himself.
No, my friend. It gets worse. You will see what Job does.
Yeah, we will see what Job does.
Oh, I'm just pointing out. I just think it's not. Listen, we're all attacked by the devil. I get it. Okay? I get it. But it just, I don't know. Something doesn't. Anyway.
Something doesn't pan right for you because you haven't lived a life where you've been attacked always. Job didn't have that at first. Job had a wonderful life. And then it was taken away, but he never turned his back on God. Never turned his back.
Not exactly.
Joseph, he didn't.
We're not there yet.
Joseph, he didn't.
We're not there yet.
Just because a little baby like you throws a little tantrum and talks to God, and God now finally talks to him, that's when he's like, okay, let's go. Now that you're finally talking to me, that's when he attacks. But he doesn't do that during all of this.
All right.
So at the very end, when he's talking to God face to face, or however they did it, he's not sitting there saying, you know what? You're a horrible person, God. You allowed this to happen to me. No, what he's sitting there is taking on the blame.
Now you can see why I'm the star. Okay, let's go on.
Let's go on.
Where we leave off?
Number 3.
And do you open your eyes on such a one, and bring me into judgment with you? Who can bring a clear thing out of an unclean? There is not one, since his days are determined, and the number of his months is with you. You have appointed his limits, that he cannot pass. Look away from him and leave him alone, that he may enjoy like a hired hand his days. For there is hope for a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that its shoots will not cease. Though its roots grow old in the earth, and the stump die in the soil, yet the scent of the water it will bud, and put out branches like a young plant. But a man dies and is laid low. Man breathes his last, and where is he? And as waters fall from the lake, and a river wastes away and dries up, so a man lies down and rises not again, till the heavens are no more. He will not awake, or be aroused out of his sleep. Oh, that you would hide me in Sheol, that means the afterlife, that you would conceal me until your wrath is past, that you would appoint me a set time and remind me. For if a man dies, shall he live again? All the days of my service I would wait, till my reward should come, yet would be called, and I would answer you. You would long for the work of your hands, that you would number my steps. You would not keep watch over me. My sins, my transgressions would be sealed up in a bag, and you would cover up my iniquities. But the mountains fall and crumble away, and the rock is removed from its place. The waters wear away, the stones, and torrents wash away the soil of the earth. So you destroy the hope of man. You prevail forever against him, and he passes. Your charge is contention, and send him away. His sons come to honor, and he does not know it. They are brought low, and he perceives it not. He feels only the pain of his own body, and he mourns only for himself. You know, it's interesting. As I said, when I found out Job was real, now that you have to admit, I made a humiliating confession when I said that, because it seemed everybody else in the world knew that but me.
Yes, Joseph.
Now, Job is called, there's three people, as I told you in Ezekiel. Three people are called righteous. Job, Noah, and I believe Daniel. Now, I will say one thing for Job. His wisdom is very precise. Very precise. And it presents, I think, a classic dilemma. Okay? How do you judge a person when things are good or bad? Why? We always say, well, when they're bad, and you show your guts and your courage and blah blah blah. Well, that's true. But what about so when things are good, do you get no credit? A lot of people get lazy when things get good. They get sloppy. They indulge in other things, correct?
Yep.
So, at what point can you say about a person they're balanced? They really know what's going on and they're doing right.
I think when bad things happen and they stay calm through them.
But everyone has a different personality.
But you still, when bad things happen, you still have this calmness over you because you know everything's going to be fine. That's God stepping in. People who go crazy and bonkers and do nasty things that they